Alright, welcome back everybody to the channel. Inferno Games here. We're still going to be doing a little costume showcase. Now this video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to show the costumes of multiple characters in this video. Mainly because I already played with them during the story mission and I'm running out of time recording the beta and stuff like that. So yeah, so the first descendant that we're going to choose is Freya, I believe is her name. And she's a toxic character. This is her basic costume, her starting costume, which is pretty cool. She has little toxic canisters on her. Alright, let's look at the next costume. It's a pretty cool design. This is the second costume. I changed the color on this one. You can change the color. I changed the color on the outfit and all of that. But yeah, this one's pretty cool. So if you watch the videos and the later ones that I post, you will see gameplay with her. She's very good. You know, she's pretty fun to use, especially if you got enemies that are weak against toxicity. Yeah, this is Freya. Now let's go have a look at her ultimate skin. So her ultimate skin is called Nimble Footsteps. And if you read the description, it tells her that this is a lightweight suit or armor, whatever you want to call it. And it helps her move quickly in the battlefield, especially with all her moving parts, her canisters and everything, which is pretty cool. Kind of like they gave little backstories to the suits also. So it looks like she's working in the lab. Anyways, let's look at her lore and her backstory, and then we'll go on to the next one. Alright, we have her backstory here. After graduating from the military academy, Freyna joined the colon assassination force and experienced the most traumatic incident of her life. She had to kill her lover, who transformed into a venomous monster because of a Vulgus experiment. In a highly classified document, it was recorded as the Room Zero incident, named after its location. This was the first time the Vulgus had ever attacked the Albion headquarters, and Freyna was the sole survivor. During her hospitalization from exposure to deadly poison, there was a panic when it discovered that her body was secreting a poisonous substance. But an examination by the magistrate showed that there was an RK factor. Afterwards, she became able to manipulate poison and with the aid of customized equipment. Even now, Freyna is doing all she can to overcome her trauma. She is trying her best to overcome her trauma, and even while doing so, she never shows her weak side. That is an insane backstory. Yeah, her abilities, is Room Zero Trauma is one of her abilities. It's pretty beefy, but yeah, let's move on to the next descendant.
Do as I say.
Alright, yeah, here we have Valaby, the descendant Valaby. She's more of a water, I guess you would just call her a water type descendant. This is her basic costume, the turquoise color. It's pretty cool. The helmet, kind of a basic costume, not as detailed as the other ones, but let's go on to the next tier up, which is her ultimate. This is called Midnight Waves. I kind of like this one, so I'm just gonna scroll slowly around without talking. I think my favorite part on this part is the helmet. Looks like a fish or a shark or something like that. Alright, well, let's go into her backstory. Background story for Valaby. Valaby's RK was awakened when she almost drowned after her falling to a small river in a valley when she was young. When her RK activated, she gained the ability to control the water and breathe underwater. However, a critical issue resulting from her awakening was that her body liquefied, causing her to evaporate. Without the Magister's help, she might have completely evaporated from this world. They created a special suit to maintain her body, and Valaby now has to live somewhat imprisoned in her own suit. Despite this, Valaby accepted her fate with her signature bubbly and optimistic personality, saying that her issues have led to more active research on the RK side effects. Afterwards, she joined the Descendant training facility and became a member of the Descendant Corps. Wow. So if she doesn't stay in the suit, then she just evaporates. That's an interesting backstory. Some of these aren't so bad as the others, like where they're just like traumatic. So, all right, let's look into the next Descendant.
Oh, my beloved daughter, Daya. Hold on a little longer. Your mom will save you no matter what.
So here we have Glay. Now, this is her basic costume with very lab coat, doctor kind of thing. I feel like her backstory is the most traumatic, and we'll get to that in a little bit. So yeah, let's go into the ultimate costume. Alright, and here's her ultimate. This one's called Vampire, which is pretty cool. Kind of like a Blood Rain type costume. That's the only way I can describe it. Got a little hat, the hair. And if you guys just saw that little intro in the beginning, we'll get to that. Alright, let's look at her backstory. I'm gonna do a quick turnaround real quick. Alright, her background story. This is very crazy. So, let's get into it. Glay was a military surgeon at the HQ, and she had a precious daughter whose name was Daya, a pupil of Ajax and a promising soldier. When she heard that her daughter was injured during an operation in Kingston, she volunteered as a field medic and managed to save her daughter's life. But the reunion was short-lived. They were ambushed by the Vulgans and taken to a lab. The terrible experiments performed there triggered her RK, but the fate of her daughter was unknown. Glay survived the ordeal and joined the Descendant Corps, persuaded by Ajax, who said he would help her find Daya. Glay loathes Ajax for turning her daughter to soldier, but she also relies on the man who promised to go find Daya together with her. Oh, interesting. There was a thing I was reading, I guess that was from the beta 6 months ago, where they said her daughter died, so I guess they are changing the story of it. Or maybe I just heard it wrong. But I'm excited to see how they're going to change these characters. So, let's move into our last and final Descendant that we have unlocked. I don't have Lepic or Kyle, so I can't show those ones, but for the most part, yeah, let's show our last one, which is going to be Bunny. I believe this is everybody's favorite. So here we have Bunny. She's a speedster type, electric type. She's pretty fun to use, and like I said, these characters I used, you will see in the gameplay that I post, the story gameplay. Yeah, this is Bunny. Alright, let's show her other costumes. Her other costumes are just a variant of this one, but let's just check it out. So you have this one. This is, I forget what this one's called. But it comes with the, I think this is a demon helmet that it was called. But yeah, I like the red on this one. Like I said, it's just like a reskin of the other one, but the color is cool. Alright, let's check out the next one. So here you have the golden after image costume along with the different helmet, which showcases her her eyes and her hair more, which is still pretty cool. I like it. I don't know, I feel like the character designs in these are pretty awesome, so I'm excited to get into the full game. Alright, let's check out the last one. And this is another helmet that you can unlock with her. I feel like they gave her the most stuff to equip. So this is a different helmet. This is more... This is pretty cool. So let's go into the two ultimates that I have for her. So this one's called the Baby Kitten Ultimate costume. This one's pretty funny. Like a pink Power Ranger. The shoulder pads look pretty cool. I barely noticed that. Alright, well, let's look at the next one. This one looks pretty cool. This is the hyperdimensional sprinter. So again, like a little nice feature, you can see her face kind of in there through the bottom of her mask. Alright, well, let's look at her backstory. Alright, background story for Bunny. Raised by her grandmother after her parents passed away when she was young, Bunny showed signs of having sticky fingers. It was that prosperity that also triggered her arcade. On the day she stole a grenade and ran off to hide amongst oil tanks, nobody could get close to her. Her grandmother came to handle the situation, and seeing her startled Bunny so much that she dropped the grenade. She doesn't remember what happened afterwards, but the incident report at the time states the occurrence of a powerful electromagnetic explosion. The HQ gave Bunny, who showed superhuman powers that day, a second chance. The triggering of her ability at such a young age left Bunny in a total paralysis. But thanks to her grandmother's devoted care and injections of special medication, she was able to move again, and now she blitzes around the battlefield as a descendant. That's cool. Well, alright, I think that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, just kind of looking at the costumes and the backstory. This is my first time kind of reviewing stuff like this, so if the commentary is not something that you would like, I can, next time I do this, I can just show off the costumes and just put the name on the screen. But yeah, this is my first time doing this, and hope you guys enjoyed this little video, and I am excited for this full release of this game, to see how they're going to change the Descendants, to see what they're going to change and everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one, and goodbye.